Hello and welcome to yet another episode of The Points of Articulation. My name's Dave, and today we're looking at the armored 1989 Batmobile. Now, as you all know, Michael Keaton, Tim Burton's Batman, growing up for me, was it. That was my favorite Batmobile, and I always take this guy out to show him off, because it's beautiful. Now, the neat thing is, when this vehicle was in danger, Batman could activate its shielding, and this would deploy over that. And before I get into the mold and all that, this slides down, and you can see the Batmobile inside. Now, how awesome is that? It's pretty sweet. The only gripe I have with this is I wish it was bigger, or a shell, so it could slide over this. I think that would have been really neat. But anywho, you know the drill by now. Going over the mold, the paint, and then we're done. So let's get started. Bloop. Okay, for the mold, it's basically one shell on top of a car body with this moving piece here. So first off, underneath it's molded nice. Rubber tires, as always with the 150 scale Batman vehicles. The tires are protected by this piece here. And the mold is really good. Like in the movies, when this shield goes up, this is basically all you get. Just a black thin. And I like how they went over it with a dry brush, and I'll get to that when we get to the paint. But the mold itself is great. You got the tires that are covered. This section gets a nice cover. And then the whole front, the headlights get covered. And it's, I'll have to get the Batmobile again, so you can see this section here, the vent and the engine gets covered by this area. And the whole front gets covered by this. And it's basically like insect armor. Like everything just slides down. So that's nice. On the interior, we have a little cockpit canopy for the Batmobile. You can see a window there. And that's pretty cool. They didn't have to do that, but it's nice. And this piece here is plastic, but everything else is metal. It is all die-cast. Again, wheels are covered. The fins are covered. So that's cool. And then we get to the back, which goes down and covers the jets. Well, the jet engine. This one didn't have two. And all the taillights and all that. Just gets all covered up. So that pretty much does it for the mold, so let's get into the paint. For the paint, it's basically fully black. Then they made it shiny. You can see the lights bouncing everywhere on this, which is great. And then they just hit it with this silver dry brush. And it gives it that worn metal look, and I like it. It came out really nice. For the Batmobile on the inside, it's just a glossy black. The windows are the same. You can see it right there by my finger. Just the same glossy black. Nothing special. It's nice they added this in. That was cool. The tires, you can't see the hubcaps. I can't make them out. So I don't know if there's detail on them. There's something there. And the underneath, there's nothing. Actually, the hubcaps aren't painted. I take it back. And not much paint on here. It's just armor. What are you going to do? And I think that about does it for the paint. Okay, for the length of this bad boy, it's almost 4.5 inches. So it's a nice length Batmobile. It's pretty good. And it goes great if you have the original one side by side. Like, I don't know, I love the armor. And I love the Michael Keaton, so I might be biased. Michael Keaton Batman, I mean. So, I don't know. And that about sums it up. This was the Hot Wheels 150 scale armored Batmobile from the 1989 Tim Burton film Batman. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Bye.